first of all, congrats on the
Thank
debut
you.
spread in Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Yes.
How did this opportunity come about?
So it's a bit of a weird one. So it came on Instagram, and I've kind of always looked at Sports Illustrated and been really inspired by it, really loved it. And my sister sent it to me on direct message on Instagram and was like, Erin, you should just go for it. And I had a bit of my student loan left, so I was like, why not? Like, I've done a bit of modelling before, but nothing on that, grand scale. So I went to Miami stupidly with my student loan. Well, not stupidly, because I'm here now, but I queued up for 8 hours in the Miami heat. I was like dripping, we were sharing water, all of the girls in the queue, we were like, but eventually I got through, got to the top 16, top 6 of the swim search, and then I'm here, I'm in the magazine.
Amazing. So obviously that's quite a surreal experience. How did it actually make you feel? Obviously it's a huge step in your career.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was so nervous about it, but that was completely like eradicated by how happy and ecstatic I was to see it. Seeing it when I actually saw the magazine, I only got to see it when I was in Miami because they don't sell it here. Like, I couldn't find it anywhere. I went to W.H. Smith, everywhere, they didn't have it, and that was kind of like the most surreal moment.
Do you say that you feel as confident in a bikini as you do in clothes?
It's an interesting one because I feel like we're coming into an age now where modelling in general is a lot more inclusive, and like Sports Illustrated has kind of been the pinnacle of that. We had Ashley Graham on the cover, you have Kate Upton, models that sort of aren't traditionally super skinny. I have curves as well, so when I see that, I'm just more inspired. I do feel comfortable.
So let's just talk about how you first got into modelling. So how long have you been doing it before, and have you always wanted to be a model?
I mean, my sister was a pageant queen, and she always was in that industry, of like glamour and beauty. So I was always kind of, introduced to it from a younger age. So it was really exciting when I first got my modelling opportunities because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was never like, I'm going to be a model. It just kind of happened. But I also maintained like academia throughout it. So I've been going to uni and modelling and kind of balancing the two.
So you're at Manchester University, could you just tell me a little bit about what you study and why you've chosen to continue that throughout your modelling?
I think without uni, I would go a bit nuts, if I'm honest. I have got such a good foundation of friends here, and I love the uni. I love Manchester. Manchester's like the best city ever, for a student especially, because it's so cheap, and also just a great night out. And I could have ended up going to London, but I feel like I would have felt a bit lost there, so uni's kind of kept me grounded.
So do you think that there is a stigma that surrounds modelling and intelligence? Obviously you're staying at uni. Do you think there's a stigma around it, and how do you challenge that?
Oh, of course, and I think there's just, in general, there's just underlying schemas and biases about models, and they're not intelligent, they choose modelling over, an academic career, but I'm just here saying, yeah, well, you can do both.
What is your favourite part of being a model? So you obviously have catwalks, you have photo shoots. Which one do you prefer and why?
To be honest, my favourite part of being a model is just like all the people we get to meet, because we've kind of got all the guest girls, we have such a good relationship, all of the people at Sports Illustrated. That's my favourite part. But if I had to choose between runway and photo shoots, I would say runway, because the adrenaline is just the best thing ever.
After uni, what do you plan on doing? Do you want to continue with further studies? Do you want to have a break, go travelling? Do you want to go into modelling?
I wish I could answer this question. To be honest, because it's been so intense, I had the dissertation, I had this, everything built up to the month of May, and now it's happening. I'm kind of like, well, you know what, I'm going to take a holiday. I'm actually excited to just go travelling and have a good time.
And out of all your opportunities that you've had, what would you say is the one that will stay with you forever?
Oh, gosh, definitely uni, because I feel like uni's just made me into the person I am. Those few years when you're kind of coming into adulthood, you kind of find yourself a bit more, and I definitely have at uni. And also Sports Illustrated, I can't really lie. That was like the best thing ever.
Is there any advice that you could give for any aspiring models?
Yeah, I would just say work hard and don't be distraught when people say no to you, because that's part of the job. Before this opportunity happened, I had almost every agency in London say no to me. I had agencies in New York that say no to me, and that's just part of what it is. And honestly, every time they say no, think, okay, well, that's one door closed, another one opens.
Brilliant.